Oi, mates, how's everybody going? Oi, thank you for checking out the video. No, I'm just joking with you. Welcome back to another video. This is a continuation of the last Grow video in the Grow Peaceful series that we've been doing. Last time we were here, we left off on early flowering, or towards the end of veg early flower. Again, this series is sponsored by Grow Peaceful. A little bit on that later on. But without further ado, just get right into it. This is an educational video. Contents are for adults 21 years of age or older. We're legal. Nothing is for sale. I'm not providing any sources. I'm only documenting my grow.
I'm actually editing this video right now. So let's go check what she's looking like after 24 hours after applying some training. "77 degrees Fahrenheit with 64, now 63% humidity." And this is what she's looking like so far. She's praying and loving life. We're now seeing all of the flowering starting to happen now. Awesomeness. And now we're back in the tent to feed her.
2 days later.
Again, our water is pH to around 6.5 to 6.8. Right now we're about 6.7, but then again, this pH goes up and down a lot. Yeah, we're sitting around 6.6, 6.7 in the Blue Labs Guardian. So we're just come in, get her later water, and if again we're slowly watering her in so that she can slowly uptake the water, because it's been a while since we watered her. Actually, no, it's not. It's only been 2 days. Slowly let that uptake into the soil, absorb into the soil, then I'll come in and water a little bit more. And we're back in the tent now after 24 hours of watering her in. She's looking like she is beautifully growing, and she needing some maintenance. So I can see that right here the plant is trying to, right here the plant is branching off into another direction, creating another site. So I'm gonna go here and put some more clips down right there, right underneath the node. But that's what she's looking like now. Beautiful. Soil is still moist. But she's looking like one little tiny bush. Nice even structure. Time lapse still going. We'll be back.
Tomorrow.
And we're back here in the tent just to check things out. She's looking like she's needing another clip because down in the lower structures are now showing signs that it wants to become another flowering site. just coming in to show you that the soil is still moist. Someone told me last time that I should try to get a soil meter or whatever you want to call it. Let me know what kind of soil meter or something like that I can tell if the soil is still hydrated or not, if it needs to be watered. At this point, I'm just going by the fill the bucket or test the soil with my hand, move it around, see if it's moist or not, see if it needs watering. But she's looking well. The training is doing well. We still are around week 2 at this point. We're coming in at week 2 in flower. Typically plants stop stretching around week 2 to 3 depending on your strain, but for mine, this one is looking like she's a heavy feeder, like she's loving life, but at the same time she's enjoying a little bit too much of life at the moment. So I'm gonna come back in here and just get some clips down on her. This again is the next day after, so we've been doing training for the last 2-3 days now, up until this point. Just going to come here and just tuck things back, expose some of the lower nodes or lower sites to some of the lighting. Again, we're at around 50% brightness and at a 18 inches to 24 inches away from the light itself. Coming in here and bending the branches so they don't snap when I come through a little bit later on to add some clips to it. Slowly but surely, we'll be able to train her well. I don't know, is it too late to train, or are we perfectly fine to train? Again, I'm not 100% sure when it comes to growing. I'm just experimenting as I go, as I grow. Again, every time you see a video, it's always an experimental grow. Again, this is always something new to me when it comes to different strains or growing in different mediums or different styles. I don't know how you want to put it, but it's always something different for me. Right now I'm getting the clips. They're wet right now, so I have to go wash them off in the bathroom. And well, I usually typically clean them before using them. So right now I need to go head over, clean them. Back here now, just add in the clips. Nice, there we go. And she's looking all right for now. We're able to train her out. I don't know, again, is it a little bit too late to be trying to do some training?
How she's doing? Yesterday, we came in and we added in some more clips just to help with the canopy. And that's what she's looking like. Definitely even now. We added in clips because this part of the plant here decided that it was going to start growing up. Instead of growing diagonal with the plant, it decided it was going to go off onto its own thing. She's going to be needing a water soon. I see some yellowing on the undergrowth happening around this area. It's to be expected because at this time, this is when the plant is now focusing more on growing for flowering and less growing for vegetative state. But yeah, what's everybody growing on right now? What's everybody doing? How's the audio for this last video? The audio was kind of poo-poo. We had the GoPro at negative, I think, 16 dB. So I had to go through the audio error and work what we had. But eventually we'll fix that in the future. Okay, we gotta go to the VivoSun app, go into the devices, and we're gonna turn the intensity up to, let's go 50. 50 makes it so that we are at 8,900. We'll come back and check and see how things are with this. Again, we're still seeing some kind of tip burns throughout the plant here. See if I can get a visual on it. Yeah, I can't, but again, it's not too much to the point where it's like causing an alarm. But we are in week 1, coming in week 2 of flower. We'll come through and measure her up, get an actual light height reading. We got time lapse going, so hopefully we can get a better time lapse grow video out for y'all. Okay, till the next one.
And we're back. Water. It's pH to 6.5 using the Blue Labs Guardian. She's looking like she's needing some water.
3 days later.
And we're back here just to water her in. She's looking like she needs some watering in. The soil is dry. And she needs a little bit of watering. Again, the water is pH to 6.5. Dechlorinated tap water that's been bubbling for 24 to 48 hours. Minimum. Come through and take off these lower nodes. They're not going to be doing much for the plant besides taking up energy. We are still seeing some light yellowing of the plant.
We're now in the grow tent, ready to water her. She's looking like she needs some watering.
2 days later.
There's some slight deficiencies going on with some yellowing down below. Let me know what you guys think. What's going on with this? Could be a natural thing. Nitrogen deficiency, nutrient deficiency. We have dechlorinated tap water, pH to 6.5 to 6.8. Right now it's around 6.7. But that's good enough for my use right now. We are seeing the necrosis happening on the lower nodes of the plant, so that is a common issue with flowering autoflowers or
Nice.
plants that are on a time right when the seed has started popping out of the soil, or the seedling has commenced. That's when the plant has already started its veg stage. So as day ones happen, seedling stage and veg stage are one and the same. From what you guys have been telling me online, so some of the discoloration is happening at the top nodes more so than at the lower nodes. Sorry, the deficiencies are happening at the lower nodes more. Again, we're coming in slow, water her in with just a liter of dechlorinated tap water that's been pH to 6.5 to 6.8, but at this time we've dechlorinated her to, we pH'd her to 6.7.
Make sure you drop a like, comment, subscribe. Turn on that bell notification to be notified when more videos are being uploaded.
Okay, as for now, we're just working our way on the outside of the plant.
Two days later.
Back in the tent just to check what's going on with her, or seeing if there's any form of improvements to what's going on with her right now. Let me try to mount this here, GoPro here. A second. Right, there we go. Just coming back in here and watering her in. Just a little joking around with this here.
If you're looking to help out the channel, or you want to help grow what I'm growing, head on over to Grow Peaceful and grab yourself some accoutrements there to help you with your grow. So far, we came through, put down some ties or some clips, and yeah, we're good now.
3 days later.
At this stage, there's not much to be done. Just water her when she's needed to be watered with dechlorinated tap water, pH to 6.5 to 6.8, give or take. Again, we just come in with only a liter, just checking things out so that we don't overwater her. But we're starting to see some forms of deficiencies. Still rapidly progressing.
That should be good enough. We came in and we fed her. As before, we have some coloring or discoloration that's been going on here at the bottom nodes. Let me know in the comments below what you think is going on. And again, one thing we're doing is coming in and watering her with dechlorinated tap water that's been bubbling for like 48 hours, 72 hours. And then we pH the water to 6.5 to 6.8 region. And for this grow, we started using the Blue Labs Guardian that we got off of the Cosmic Space Shop. Hint to a different one, but we're seeing discoloration happening here as well, like right there, right here. But the new growth is perfectly fine. She just needs to be watered. That's about it. So we'll be back a little bit later on and check her out and see how things are.
And we'll be back. I figured we weren't getting that much of an airflow in this tent due to having just one fan in the tent that kicked the bucket basically during this here grow. So I picked up a different fan, same brand, same style, and this one is functioning or functional, so we don't have to worry much about it. I was going to use the other Vivo Sun fan that we were using, the more of a budget style, but it has two settings, fast or super fast. Like that yacht where you shouldn't. It's my yacht. And there we go. We got things going. We got it up and running. Again, we had to get a new fan in here because this fan no longer functions. And we're still seeing more of the yellowing starting to happen. So I figured we can get airflow going from above the canopy, circulating through the tent, so we can get more of a better airflow through the tent. I don't know if that's something that's going on with the plant itself or if it can improve the plant, but it looks like we're coming into some situation with nitrogen deficiency. But I was recommended that I should try using CalMag to help with the situation. It might not be 100% the proven way, but I figured give it a try. Why not? We're still seeing perfectly fine growth. We're still seeing nice green, healthy growth on top of the yellow. Again, we're at 50% brightness and we're at 18 inches, 24 inches from the light to the canopy. Our power is around, or apologies, the lux is around 9,400 at this part. %, or 75 Fahrenheit with 61% humidity. We're at 1.16 VPD or 1.17. The environment is well, the light's doing well. Sometimes it could be the genetics because some phenols are more of a heavy drinker compared, or some of them drink more, some of them uptake nutrients more. It depends on what kind of phenol you get, because not all seeds are the same, just like humans. But we'll be back to check on things. Appreciate you for coming through, checking out this video, wondering what's happening, whatnot, what have you. Make sure you drop a like, comment, subscribe. Turn on that bell notification to be notified when more videos are being uploaded. And as always, this is your boy, the Cosmic Cultivator. Until the next one.